When we look at the African purview all throughout time, there's a consistency in that every concept is related to its equal opposite. There's a dual nature aligned with a lot of African ideas and concepts. Why is that? It's because our ancestors understood that equal opposites are what bring about creation, or what allow us to move about the world efficiently and effectively. Even the Bible speaks to this efficiency of time in nature, in that it says there's a time for everything. Sometimes one cannot achieve the highest modality of their potential without the assistance of one's equal opposite. When we look at the metaphysical concepts of air, fire, water, and earth, Earth's natural opposite is air, fire's natural opposite is water, and these elements also have complements. Air and fire complement one another. If you think about the necessity of oxygen to maintain fire, that makes sense. When you think about the connectedness between earth and water, they mesh together and form one another. But even within this complementary understanding of the elements, too much of anything can bring about a nasty effect as opposed to a balanced and desired outcome. Another way that I can think to explain this leans on the story of Peerless Dad, a Korean manhwa that I love. I absolutely love the story. And within the story, everybody has their own chi type. Some people are aligned with the fire type, some are aligned with the water type, some are aligned with the air type, some are aligned with the earth type, while others are aligned with the steel type. And just as with the metaphysical constants for which we just went over, these chi types have their opposite and their complement. And within the story, one can become very strong by learning to master their natural chi disposition. However, there is a danger in that as one becomes more aligned with their natural chi disposition, there's a danger of this chi overtaking them and them losing their minds and all concept of self. So how is this threat countered? It's countered because a lot of times, both consciously and unconsciously, those within the Peerless Dad story, they align themselves with others that have the energy necessary to keep them in balance. Sometimes you need a counter energy to become all that you need to be. And one of the most important ways that this relates to the Black community is that there's modalities of Black manhood that cannot be achieved without its relation to Black womanhood. However, the opposite is not always spoken, but there's modalities of womanhood that cannot be achieved without the assistance of Black manhood. There's a counter energy to everything. There is a counter energy to your natural disposition and strengths. And sometimes this counter energy is required so that you can achieve a desired and balanced outcome. So the question stands, what counter energy do I need in this moment to ensure that I remain tempered, focused, and achieve the balanced outcome that I'm looking for? There's another question that we might arrive at. Why would we even want balance? Because just like in Peerless Dad, too much of anything, too much of even ourselves, can lead us to lose grasp of what is important. It can lead us to lose grasp of ourselves. A balanced outcome brings about something that is necessary at the right time and the right place. So in all things, we strive to achieve, or at least we should be striving to achieve, a balanced outcome. So again, the question presents itself, what counter energy is needed? What is my energy? And what is the counter energy that is needed for me to bring about this balanced outcome? 1.